Well, we went offshore Saturday. We caught some fish.
We did all right.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't
stellar.
No.
It was all right.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of things that happen. We had marks of fish that were unbelievable, but we just couldn't get them to eat. So we're gonna go out today. Today's Memorial Day. Thank you to all the veterans out there. We appreciate your service and all the active military right now. Thank you very much. But today's gonna be a first for us. That we're coming back and picking up my wife. As long as Chad and I have owned a boat together, we have never had Marion and him on the boat at the same time. And that's been how many years that we've owned a boat? And how many years have we fished? Well, we fished together 13 years.
That we fished together. Probably 10 years.
Yeah. So we're gonna go out, catch bait, fish for a little bit, come back, get her.
Hopefully she won't embarrass us too much.
Yeah. I see a lot of sarcasm coming up from both of these. They're both horrible about it. So
gonna outfish us both, unfortunately. It's gonna make.
Well, I won't be able to fish because all I'll be doing is baiting hooks and taking fish off. So unless I'll force him to do it.
At least you'll have an excuse.
Yeah, right. All right, so let's go and see if we can find some bait on the flats and get this thing going.
Let's do it.
That was a nice, gentle ride all the way to the boat, to the bait, compared to Saturday.
All right, so the normal routine is Todd comes off plane and immediately I usually come up on the front of the boat and start looking for bait. So I'm looking for flickers, little anything that doesn't look normal. And
Did I interrupt your talking? I'm sorry.
yeah, you did. Totally threw me off. So if the vantage point doesn't quite look right, it's probably because of these little short arms. I can't get the camera far enough away to actually see me. So this may or may not turn out. But yeah, back to looking for bait.
Chad, what did you say? Well, I couldn't hear you when you were talking to the camera up there. What did you say? What were you talking about?
I was saying I had very short arms, not a very good vantage point. Probably not going to be the best footage, but I'd give it a shot. And that we were looking for dimples, sounds.
Okay, so you did talk about the sounds, the flicking of the water. Something's up there fighting, some animals or something. Sounds like parakeets almost, or parrots.
I think it's a chupacabra.
Chupacabra?
Pretty sure it's a chupacabra.
I think it's the skunk ape.
Could be. It might be.
But
might be getting some good footage.
As Chad was explaining earlier, which we listen when we pull up to a flat, I shut everything off and we listen for little flicks. And if we hear those little flicks and they sound like somebody's flicking the water, I know I talk about this a lot, but I get a lot of questions. People say, well, what do you look for? One is one of the first things I try to look for is birds, but lately on the flats, there's not been a lot of birds. There's a bird flying over there. There's a bird standing on the sandbar over there. But when we pulled up, we had to come in shallower like we did last time we were here.
There's a whole bunch of birds way up on the flat.
Is there?
Yeah, straight in.
Oh yeah, way up on, there's a bunch of birds flying around, but that's really skinny up there. So they're probably eating glass minnows. And one thing that you want to know about when you're looking for bait on the flats, and let's say that you come up and you see a lot of birds diving. The birds diving will give you an indication of what kind of bait that they're diving on. And what I mean by that is, especially pelicans, if they're coming in at an angle like this, then they're going after glass minnows. If they're coming straight in like this and straight down, they're going after white bait or thread fins. So just remember that if you're watching, or there's these little white birds that look like miniature, huh?
See them.
Look like miniature, those are ballyhoo.
No, on the far side of the valley.
That look like miniature seagulls almost. When you start seeing those, they dive down really quick and come back up. Those are going after glass minnows. So that will also give you an indication. So understanding what nature's trying to tell you is key.
Those aren't bad.
No, some of those are.
But that's white bait.
And another thing is, again, what nature is telling us is that I can look at the water. There are these little V-shaped things going through the water. It's maybe hard for me to capture on the GoPro. I may have to get out my phone, but they're right there. But they look like little V's, and what that is that's actually ballyhoo. So understanding what you're looking at, if you're seeing dimpling or if you're seeing little V's like that, that's more than likely the ballyhoo. Ballyhoo don't like to come up to the boat or close to the boat. If you want to catch ballyhoo, you either get one of those ballyhoo nets, but we're only in 3 feet of water, so I don't think that's going to work well. But we can catch them in the cast net. I've just got to chuck it. But I don't care too much about ballyhoo, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, just letting you know see, there was a ballyhoo that jumped out of the water right there. So this gives me an indication, okay, that there's ballyhoo out past this. So now we're just chumming this area to try. There's no tidal movement whatsoever. So we're just chumming and trying to get these white bait to us. We'll soon find out. You know, sometimes you don't see them on the flat or in the water. The water's a little.
Not bad first throw.
No.
Not like that.
Not seeing anything. Pinfish anyway, but well, as you guys saw, we went up to the flat. We caught a ton of pinfish. I told Chad, I said, let's go ahead and get this over with quick. Let's go out and catch bait at one of the markers. Went out, caught bait at the markers. 3 throws. We had the live well full, 2 buckets full, or a bucket and a half full. So we're ready to go.
We're ready.
Woo, nice one, baby.
Yeah.
Swing right here. Nice one.
Not bad.
Nope. Got the first one out of the way.
Yep.
Free lining and pinfish. Good job, baby.
Thanks. I'll elbow bump you because you're nasty.
Not nasty. Hooked him on the top of the head.
That one was just looking at it. Yep.
He ran into it.
First he get him, babe. Oh.
Yep.
That looks like a good one, babe.
Red grouper or an alligator?
Might be a dolphin.
Red grouper. There we go.
Whoa, that's a nice one.
That one looks like it might measure.
Might make it. It's Stonewall.
Is it a red?
Yep.
Oh,
It's got a piece of cut bait in its throat.
yes, you ate your other one, huh?
That was a live bait.
Oh. Didn't you throw a cut before that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Keeper?
Huh? Sure.
My brother is a ardent watcher of yours, and I watched the video the other day about side scans.
Yes, sir.
And in the video, you said staying in the shallower water and looking for deep. That's exactly.
Yes. Stay. If you're looking for ledges, stay off the channel, looking down into it. Because if you're in the channel and you're trying to look up the ledge, you'll never see it.
So you were right then.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Doubled up.
Yeah!
Hers is more exciting.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't either. It could just be like a mussels.
Little red grouper.
What do you have?
Little gag.
No. Thanks, babe.
Got Chad? I think it's Marion throwing chicken bones in the water.
That's a chicken bone.
Was it?
Yep. It's called a chicken bone. Oh, look at that.
Wow, good one. See what Chad did there is he changed it up and went to a knocker rig. I was just getting ready to tie on a knocker rig to see if that would change something because the bite's been kind of just off. And so I said, well, I don't want to do the same thing. So he put on the knocker rig and boom, sure enough, he caught that nice snapper. I'll give him one more fish, and if he gets another one, then I'll switch. Yep, throw chicken bone on this side. Hey, the chicken bone worked.
Yes.
It's another snapper. Not a big one, but
GoPro start recording.
oh!
That, my friend, sucky action.
Gag. Figures. Oh, son of a. Figures when Chad gets hooked up, I get hooked up. The bite's been really slow. We've jumped around a lot. This is the best bite we've had in a long time. Not quite sure what's going on, but this is one of those days you struggle. We've caught fish, we've got to keep a red grouper in the box, a couple snapper, but that's about it.
What's that big? Where is it? Swimming with me. Little fish is better than no fish.
Well, that was a fun day in the water. Caught some fish, had some fun. It was a slow bite, but At least we got on the water. It wasn't nearly as bad as what everybody's, oh, I'm not going on the water on Labor Day. There was hardly any boats out there.
It's Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. I always get the two mixed up. Thanks, honey.
May. Memorial May.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's what I'm married to.
Yep.
So anyway, Chad and I know Chad and I are going to fish one day this week, right?
Yep.
So we'll have more videos coming out. Again, we want to say thank you to everybody. I hope you, we caught fish, don't get me wrong. I mean, we did fairly well, but not like we wanted to. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Thanks again for the support. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.